Welcome to Shamba Ndogo Mushroom Farm. This is our fruiting room, and in today's video we are going to take you through the preparation of one of our rooms. This is our fruiting room. We've noticed that some of the mushrooms in the buckets are already started pinning, and we should be getting them out of the incubation room now to the fruiting room. As part of the preparation of the room, we've swept the floor because we were initially storing the wheat straw here after we cut it into smaller pieces, but today we want to convert it into a functional fruiting room. So we've cleared the wheat straw and we've swept the floor, and for now we want to do what is called the disinfection. So for this process, we are going to use, you can use any disinfectant. Just you add it into just a few drops into water, and then you just sprinkle on the floor. For our case, we are using this jik as one of the disinfectant commonly in Kenya. I've chose the jik colors because that is what you have here at home, but you can use any type of disinfectants of your choice. This process, we normally do it before we bring the mushroom bags or buckets here. We just give it a few minutes, and the purpose of disinfecting the room is just to kill any germs, just like the way you do in your houses when you're cleaning the countertops and the floor. In mushroom farming, we are trying as much as possible to keep the room away from any form of contamination. So as part of the precaution, we normally disinfect your shoes when you're getting into the room. So any person getting to the room has to disinfect outside there. And I had talked about the pinning. This is the fruiting room, remember? As you can see in this bucket, we already have something called the mushroom pinning. So it's the initial stage of the mushroom growth after incubation. So after this, now we'll have them mushrooming, and they'll be ready for harvest in maybe a week or so. One of the key things during the mushroom farming is just watering the mushroom, but mushrooms do not require a lot of water. So we normally use, for our case, we are using this sprayer here, because we are not spraying the water directly to the mushroom. We are just spraying around the room, because the mushrooms have the tendency to just absorb the water by themselves. So it's normally important to do it maybe 2 times in a day, and also to keep the floor a bit wet, so that the mushroom can absorb their own water. As part of the key things that we mentioned, we said the mushrooms need a lot of aeration, not a lot, but just a regulated amount of it. So remember, during our remodeling of the houses, we mentioned that these papers are going to act as curtains. As you can see now, the zinapeperuka inside and out. This is just to bring a lot of air, not a lot, but just moderate air into the room. So we will leave them just moving like this, because now this is floating. As I had mentioned in our previous video about this yellow sticker, if you have not watched it, maybe you can take your time and go through it. This sticker is now what we'll use to just regulate the flies. It's going to attract the flies, and they are going to be stuck there. This is because mushroom again tends to attract a lot of flies. This is just something to control the flies inside here. Thank you for watching. That is all we have for today. In a nutshell, this is just the preparation of the fruiting room, and we moved the buckets that were already from the incubation now to the fruiting room. We've given some of the measures that we need to take for our fruiting now. And remember to subscribe if you've not, and stay tuned for more.